So for you, I think we can do your Mars and Venus energy because Jupiter's coming through there right now. It's going to be a good time for love. We can do your T-square, some postures to balance that out, and then also that Sun-Neptune opposition. We're going to do some AstroYoga for your chart.
I'm excited.
So the first thing, and this breath is actually good for everybody, but it's really good for balancing the right and left channels of the body, solar and lunar energies, and we didn't fully get into this earlier, but you were born during a new moon. So there's some energy there that can be balanced because even though it's a new moon, it's not in the same sign as the sun. So it's within a day of the exact new moon, and it's beginning to wax. So there's some energy that can be balanced here, and we're going to do Nadi Shodhana breath first, the alternate nostril breath. So sit in a comfortable position. Try to widen through your hips, extend your spine tall. Bring your right hand in front of your face. Your left hand can be in Gyan Mudra if you want, and it's the ring finger and the thumb. So with your ring finger, close your left nostril, inhale through your right. Thumb closes right, open left, exhale. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. You can release now and just notice how you feel. When you do this by yourself later, you can do this for more rounds, maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
I always feel so euphoric after that.
It does feel good. I always like it too.
So good. And your voice, when you get into your yoga voice, just angelic.
I'm so glad you like it. So that's wonderful. For your Virgo placements, especially, I think Lord of the Fishes pose, Matsyendrasan, which is a seated twist. Really good for a lot of things, including the nervous system, but also for the intestinal movement. So digestion on 2 levels, the nervous system level, and then also the literal earthy level. So you'll bring your left leg in toward your hip. You'll cross your right leg over and just plant it anywhere that's comfortable. Then sit up as tall as you can. And we'll start simply by twisting to your right. You can lift your arm, hook your elbow, and then broaden your chest. Shine it to the right. Look over your shoulder, the amount that's comfortable. Deep breaths here. And inhale to unwind. Now this is just for show, of course. When you do it alone, you might choose to do it longer. This will help stimulate your vagus nerve, get the nervous system relaxed, get some deep breaths flowing through. And then we switch sides.
Wow.
So this way.
Yeah, that's a really deep stretch for me. Wow.
Does it feel all right in your body?
It's great. Yeah.
Nice. So from here, you simply lift your right arm this time and twist to your left. Again, shining your heart, breathing and looking over your shoulder a little bit. And you can inhale to unwind. Very nice.
Wow.
So the next thing I think we should do is for your T-square we talked about. This has Capricorn, Aries, and Libra. Maybe I should mention, I think I mentioned the Virgo placement before, but Capricorn rules over the knees and skeletal system. Aries rules over the brain, head, and face. And then Libra rules over the kidneys, and the adrenal glands are sort of co-ruled and commingled by Aries and Libra. So there's nuance there, but I'll spare you the lecture. So this has a lot to do with balancing the energies in your chart. It also has a lot to do with balancing the energies, like how are you burning energy? Are your adrenals firing too much or not enough? Are you able to both act and relax? Are you able to build what you want to build? And so for this one, we selected rabbit pose. So for rabbit pose, and you can do this one, not me, I'll scoot out of the way a bit. You'll get on your hands and knees first, tabletop. Okay. And then you'll curl your spine and try to put the crown of your head as close to your knees as you can. Okay. Yep. And then with your hands, reach back for your heels. Very nice. And then lift through the bottom. And we're breathing, really trying to puff up this space. Opening and breathing through the kidneys. And I see you have these nice angel wings on your shoulders. So imagine your angel wings are flying as you breathe. Try to relax your face. There's stimulation on the top of the head. And then you just hold as long as you'd like for this one and then release. Ooh, how's that feel?
Great. I have never done a pose like that before. Oh, I feel stretched. I feel good.
For the next one, it's for your Mars force and your Venus force that we talked about in particular. Also, it balances out your ascendant that we didn't talk about, but might as well hit the whole chart. So it is eagle pose, Garudasana. So you stand for this one. You'll start by bending your knees a little bit. Let's plant weight into the left foot. Cross the right leg over the left. Now you can cross at the knee, and if possible, you can hook your ankle behind your other ankle. All right. Now your left arm will go over your right. You're going to do a hug, a backhand, or a palm touch. And then descend your hips down. And you just simply balance here and breathe. Now, if you're ever doing this and you can't balance, you just put your foot down, unwind, take a break. We're puffing up through the back space of the heart. What we're doing here is we're opening the back space of the heart. Gemini rules the shoulders, arms, and hands. Your ascendant Sagittarius rules over your hips and thighs. Okay, let's unwind and do the other side. Crossing, hooking, and this time right arm over left for your eagle arms. Now the cool thing about this one is Gemini rules over your shoulders, arms, and hands. We're opening through the back space of the heart, which is energetically where we receive love. The cardiac ganglia, technically associated with Leo, but in terms of your heart chakra, we have an association with Venus, which is in Gemini for you. Okay, release. Good work. So the next two we selected for your Sun-Neptune opposition in particular, working with that. These are going to be really good for your personal abundance and also deepening your relationships when that time is right. So we have camel pose.
Okay.
This one's a little more active of a back bend, and then we'll also do restorative bridge. And you could interchange these. You could select them for when you want a little more peaceful restoration or when you want big time activation.
Okay.
So for camel, you'll start on your knees. You can tuck your toes under or keep them flat to your preference.
Okay.
Shoulders on the back. Lift up. Hands to the heels. Now once you're here, push out through your belly button and heart. Ooh. And then with strength, you can take your head back a little bit
Or if everything's all good in your neck, you can release. Keep shining out through your heart, pushing forward through your belly button, your hips. Relax your jaw and your eyes. And then when you're ready, come up, take a break. Sit with a wide base.
Wow.
You can do a little twist after that one. It's good to pause after back bends.
Yeah.
Let everything get back
Yeah.
where it's going. Restorative bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So for this one, you'll lie on your back. I think I can still be here.
Which way should I face you?
Just put your feet toward me.
Okay.
You're going to have, perfect. So you're going to lie down with bent legs. You can scoot this way even more if you want. Good. And you're just going to take this block, slide it under your hips, and then rest your hips down on the block. You can always adjust it to find the point of comfort. You want to be really comfortable.
Wow.
And then I like to put one hand on the low belly or one hand on the heart and one hand on the heart. Or if you're like my elbows are lifted now, it's annoying, just put your hands down.
Wow, this is so comfortable.
Yeah, it's meant for chilling.
Wow.
So I don't think I mentioned this, but your Sun-Neptune opposition is that Cancer-Capricorn trajectory. We mentioned Capricorn rules the knees and bones, so this is lining those up really nicely. But Cancer rules over the chest and the rib cage, and this whole area, as well as your stomach, gets opened very naturally in this pose and also in camel pose. So this is one of those poses you can hold as long as you want, but when you are ready, you come out, and then the final pose you'll do, and I'll get out of the way, is Shavasana, lying on your back, usually for about 7 minutes.
Oh, the corpse pose, right?
Corpse pose.
Oh, I remember this one.
The practice of stillness. This is a pose for integration, and the simple truth of the matter is we as human beings feel like we have to be doing things, but it is the life power, which we sometimes call Shakti, which is actually operative in us. And so this is the pose of final surrender, which we metaphorically symbolize as the corpse, but the idea is that we surrender to the influx of the life power that we have just invited in to align us, in this case to align you with your chart, with those intentions that you have for your life, and in such a way where you are allowing this to happen instead of, fighting it or spiraling out or sabotaging your own good. As you get out gently, small movements. Maybe roll to your side. Take a little fetal pose.
Oh yeah, fetal. And then slowly push up.
Yeah, how do you feel?
So great.
Yeah, people forget that, we think we have to go to a 1-hour yoga class or something, but if you design an AstroYoga practice for yourself, you can do it in 10 minutes in the morning, and it can make a world of difference in your alignment with your chart, in the things you're seeking. These energy shifts don't have to be big. This is something you can do for free by yourself, It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
I feel great. Thanks.
You're so welcome.
Thanks for coming to the channel.
Thanks for coming to my office and
Yeah,
doing this.
This was fun. Wow. Oh, I have so much knowledge about why and how I am what I am. Wow. All right, you guys. So, if you want to see more of what Emily does, go to her website.
Yes, it's astroyoga.org or emilyridout.com.
And all of her links will be down in the comment section, in the bio. Go check her out. She is incredible, absolutely amazing. And I think all of you should book an AstroYoga session with her as well, because it could change your life. I feel great. And I guess with that, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.